you have to believe in two things to get something done. You have to believe in politics and you have to believe in government. So on the right, the establishment Republicans believe in politics and they believe in government.
Yeah.
But they use and believe in government to corporate ends. The populist people believe in politics and government, are on the right, believe in using government for more worker-centric ends. So they got some of what they want. Who are the people who are irrelevant? The progressives and the libertarians. Libertarians because they don't believe in government. Progressives because they don't really believe in politics. And what I mean when I say don't believe in politics is this fake trying to whip votes against the bill, this whole like only being able to muster 14 out of a necessary 18 votes, only one person ultimately voting against it, being completely unable to organize any sort of caucus. Should do is what the Freedom Caucus was, very tightly controlled. It was like 30, 40 people, but they were staunch believers in things and they actually had enough actions in order to force leadership's hands. That's politics. They didn't believe in government, but they believed very strongly in politics.
The Democratic establishment is very clear that anyone, not just who would challenge their power, but anyone who even holds an anti-corporate ideology is their enemy. But the people who hold that ideology don't seem to understand that.
Yeah, I think that's right. And what I mean by politics is exactly that, which is understanding power dynamics and how to accomplish what you want, which is ultimately, if you're not willing to go up against leadership and you're only willing to pay lip service to something, then you don't really believe in actually getting and using power in order to accomplish the ends of which you told your constituents. These are the same people. This is why I think so many of them are ridiculous and unserious figures who are going around saying that if you don't support Medicare for all, you want to condemn people to death. Or if you don't support this and you're like, this is an existential threat to everybody. And whenever it comes down to it, they don't actually abide by many of the words that they said during their primary campaign. And so much of their actions hasn't really lined up behind the way that they talked so much during the campaign. And it looks so cynical that it's like, wait, were you just empty and talking this whole time? Like, if you're out there saying that it is an existential threat, that if without these politics, one more day condemns people to death, etc., shouldn't you be fighting as hard as you possibly can in order to get that agenda? This is basic power dynamics. And maybe that's what it is. A lot of these people are just unserious about politics. I've said that before. They actually just don't know or understand how politics works, I guess.